Well, our next guest is sharing how we can keep our smiles healthy for the holidays. Welcome back, Senior Vice President at Physicians Mutual, Bob Gunia. Welcome back, Bob.
Good
we love you.
Back.
Yes, man, it's great to see you. I mean that. I mean, we always love when you're here, and I know this holiday season is a very busy time for you and your family. You got lots to do, don't you?
Oh. Well, yes, and thanks to my wife, Teresa. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have anything to do. She's the popular one in the family.
Going to the holiday parties and everything?
Look at her.
Look at that.
She is, yeah, she keeps the hustle and bustle and everything on schedule for the holidays. My goal is to keep us focused and mindful throughout it all, because you're so busy, you kind of get caught up, and all of a sudden the holidays are gone. And then the big thing is watching my waistline and my sweet tooth.
Well, that's...
Oh my gosh. So many sweets.
I was going to say, that is not easy when there are so many sweets around. I mean, the holidays are the time that people indulge. That's the time to eat the sweets.
Absolutely, and I choose to be happy, so that means I'm going to have sweets. I'm going to have my chocolate, I'm going to do all that. And one of the important lessons that I've learned that seems, I mean, it's common sense, and it goes beyond, you know, brush twice and floss once a day. It's if you're going to eat sweets, eat it around a meal. The big factor is our natural mechanism of cleaning our mouth is our saliva. And so if you're having the sweets during a meal, you're producing a lot of saliva that neutralizes the acid produced by the bacteria, which is a good thing. So when you're having those sweets, you know, in between meals, you're not producing enough, and many times that can where, you know, bad stuff can happen in your mouth. And so it's very important. And I tell you what, it's important to keep in mind, if you're on certain medications, antidepressants, decongestants, all that can produce kind of dry mouth, and your saliva is very, very important to keeping a healthy smile.
And to keep from tooth decay, right?
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
How interesting.
And you want to make sure that when you're going through the holidays, you don't skip out on your checkups. And so many times, like, oh, you know, I have my preventive visit, I better take advantage of it and not skip it. And it's always good to take care of discomfort that you might have through the holiday season and not wait, because no one wants a mouthful of trouble on Christmas Eve.
I mean, that's the thing. I can't imagine not going to the dentist when I do have some kind of pain. But
it's debilitating.
It's debilitating, but it's actually, it's kind of common out there.
Yeah, and if it is, I can't function kind of pain, people are going to do something. But most people have a persistent pain or have gone through a situation and they don't get the care they need because they're afraid of the cost, they're afraid of the big bill. And especially for those that are retired. Seniors living on a fixed income, the average Social Security benefit is $1,400 a month. A root canal could cost upwards to $900 or more. And so that's a major expense in a given month. And so cost has a factor keeping people from seeing the dentist.
But the truth is, it'll end up costing you more in the long run. We've talked about this before. If you delay it, you could actually harm your overall health, not just your oral health. Isn't that right?
You're right. So you're delaying and many times compounding the effects of it. And the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins, all sorts of health institutions have done numerous research to say that they've detected bacteria that has started in your mouth and the inner lining of your heart. And so your mouth is the gateway to the rest of the body. So it is important to keep a handle on your dental oral health because it impacts everything else. The other thing is diabetes. Diabetes and your tooth decay and all that, there's a direct correlation. About folks that have problems in their mouth are twice as likely to have that if they have diabetes. And so that whole situation is very important to keep under control as well, because it is the way that a lot of infection could get into the rest of the body.
It ends up in your bloodstream.
Get our mouths and our teeth healthy, that is for sure. So do you feel like people are getting dental insurance to help with the cost? Is this something that's happening out there more and more?
I mean, it's our fastest growing product at Physicians Mutual. So we do see more and more people getting dental insurance. However, far too many people go without dental insurance. And so oftentimes with your group plan you have through your employer, it could be the first thing that gets cut. And then for those that retired post 65, they enroll in Medicare. Medicare does not cover for dental insurance.
I did not know that until I learned it. I was shocked.
The Kaiser Family Foundation estimates that 2/3 of folks over 65 don't have dental insurance. And that prevents many folks from going to the dentist and getting the necessary care that they need.
Sure.
Okay, so what are the, besides the obvious benefits, what are the benefits to having dental insurance?
It's having that peace of mind over the long run. People are living longer. And so what we may have thought 50 years ago about our teeth, you know, more people are keeping their teeth. In the past, you know, people would just, it was like a norm that you'd lose your teeth and you wouldn't have anything.
Right.
Today that's much different. And so having a plan in place that provides the preventive benefits that you need, so you get the regular checkup, and then as well as help you with the trouble that is going to happen. You know, even the best daily routines and the best care, things happen. Maybe over the holidays, you're hard piece of candy or something, and you crack your tooth or something. You want to have the ability to get the treatment you need and have it be affordable.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Alexandra headbutting me when she was a toddler.
That'll do it.
And broke my tooth.
That'll do it. I
Not
mean,
on purpose. She was, oh, mommy,
Without
and
love.
bam, broke my tooth.
I mean, it's great for the short term, but what I'm hearing also is dental insurance is so great if you want protection for the long run as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Cameron, because the long run is where you get the best value out of a good insurance policy. If you're looking to have, if you got a mouthful of trouble right now and you're thinking I can get an insurance policy tomorrow, then it's going to pay a day one, that's where the frustration comes in. So it's not a solution for an immediate crisis that's been overlooked for several years. It's for folks that want a plan to help them with the preventive services as well as with the routine care of the fillings, the crowns, implants, dentures, and all that over the long term. And the key is, people might say, well, these waiting periods, why don't you cover everything on day one? It's affordability. And so what the goal is with dental insurance is that you have that $30 to $50 premium over the life of the policy. If you know, people just waited till they had a mouthful of trouble, then purchase something, the premiums would be much, much higher.
Exactly.
And so it's finding that right balance, like we've talked in the past, between the benefits and the premiums, because you want something you can continue to afford to pay for.
And that's, you know, you want it so you don't have the mouthful of problems. You know, you have to start taking care of, you know, like watering a plant or it's going to die sort of thing. So what should we be looking for when we're looking for dental insurance?
A couple things. First, and this goes with every insurance purchase, and again, it's obvious, but we need that reminder on the front end to understand exactly what it covers. What are the benefits? Is it a fixed schedule that it pays? Is it a percentage? Know what you're purchasing, and you will not be frustrated down the road. That is absolutely key. Number two, we talked about, you know, the waiting periods. For us, you know, 3 months and you get your fillings and you get those type of coverage, and then within a year you got the root canals and the major services that are beginning to be covered. You need to know that on the front end. So again, that you're not frustrated when you buy something and maybe it doesn't pay immediately from what you expected. Third, networks. Is there a good network of dentists a part of that plan? Networks bring down the cost, and so there can be up to 30 to 40% savings if you go to a physician within a particular network. And so all those factors, and then the final one I want to mention is, and sometimes it comes overlooked, is the annual maximum. A lot of policies have an annual maximum. At Physician Mutual, we don't. So there's no cap to what we would pay in a given year. But some people might say they cap it at $1,000, which is their way of keeping a lower premium. All those things you got to take into consideration.
Yeah, those are great points. But we always love it when you come to visit because you've got great information, great wisdom. But you also come bearing gifts sometimes, like this morning. Christmas came early.
I felt like Santa this morning walking around the set of Home and Family.
Thank you.
Santa.
Tell us what you're giving us.
It's the Holiday Hustle Kit, so it's got everything you need. You know, you got your toothpaste, your toothbrush, flossing gum, all kind of extras to keep that healthy smile through the holidays. You have the best smiles on the Home and Family section.
Well, that's part of the prerequisite.
Are people always that happy?
When you apply for a job here at Hallmark, they say, let's see your smile. And if you don't have a smile to show them,
Oh my gosh, I'm preaching to the choir at this place.
You're amazing,
a healthy smile.
Bob, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so
really
much.
Appreciate it, everybody. For more information on dental coverage, be sure to check out physiciansmutual.com.
Home and Family, weekday mornings at 10 on Hallmark Channel, the heart of TV.